we go for another edition of the AEW Dynamite Review. And yes, my name is Frank Jofo, and welcome everybody to the AEW Dynamite Review with our panel of salams. Number one salam to the bottom. His name is Claudio. I love to do comedy. Capri, what's going on, buddy?
Not much yourselves.
Not much yourselves. It's Wednesday.
Not much. Seems you're too excited. But the guy to your left, I know he's excited to be here. He's the deluxe package, Alex Delete. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Frank. Hey, Bruno. It's Wednesday. You know what that means?
You know what that means.
You know what that means.
You can be more excited, Alex.
And we have the most excited person here, the man with 1,000 holds.
Who looks
And
lost
1,000 names, actually. Selecta Bruno. Thanks for getting my title there for me, but
What does everybody want?
so we're a couple of days away from AEW Double or Nothing, big event, and I'm excited for it. I'm going to tell you right off the bat. What's going on here?
Oh, my phone started playing in my pocket.
It's a podcast here. We're live here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Selecta Brew. Let me get into the intro here because, as we all know, this show has now been hijacked. This show is now belongs to the two most elite, the two most sweet, me and Alex, the deluxe package, who are here each and every week. And we have our friends Claudio and Frank Jofo, part of the CAS. If you don't know what that is,
I already know who won Survivor. I'm going to say it right now.
I'm going
to say it right
now.
The winner of Survivor is
the leader of the Cody Appreciation Society himself, Frank Jofo, decided to show up tonight. There he is, because he knows Cody Rhodes has been ripping it up.
When Frank Jofo's on the air live, ratings go up, subscriptions go up, views go up. People get pissed off. And you know what? I like it. Let's get into the action here. And you know what? The first match, MJF, honestly, every time I hear it, I puts a smile on my face every time. You can do nothing. And the guy, I love this guy. But the one thing I really liked was that when he was going for the key and he did the old, like what Wardlow did with the what do you call it? The ring there. What's the name of the ring there? The championship ring or whatever the fuck he calls it there. The chosen one ring, whatever he wants to call it. But then he forgot it. Little tactical things, little things, subtle things that I like that. But this story here, is it going towards like? I know MJF could lose and still be a credible guy down the line. Wardlow needs this win, I think. After all this buildup. And if he doesn't win, I think he looks like a complete jackass, to tell you the truth.
He's winning.
What do you think, Alex?
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I have a pop-up on my
You got to assume these things happen here at Jofo
Audio
podcast.
Device.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I got deleted, Delete. Yeah, it's interesting because I guess, like it's really hard to think that MJF is going to win with the stipulation being, Wardlow has to win in order to get out of his contract.
Okay, but do you think it's going to be a straight-up match, 1, 2, 3, or is it going to be some chicaneries and stupidity that's going to happen? Because honestly, if Wardlow is going to win this match, let it be a straight-out match.
Okay.
Let him give him the power bombs. Not like a squash match, but let's have a match. Let Wardlow win. No people running in and everything, because I find every single match, somebody's running in, music is hitting from behind. It's like... Every single match, man.
We need the payoff, especially at the pay-per-view. You have to do the powerbomb symphony, make him do like 30 powerbombs or whatever it is.
Yes. You know what? I hope MJF even gives Wardlow a powerbomb, to tell you the truth.
This is MJF's chance to showcase himself as that new school Ric Flair. The flops, the bumps, the storytelling, seem like you're trying. That's what he's got. It's all he's got to do. He's got to make it entertaining but believable. Sell really well.
The facial expressions for sure.
But,
he's gonna have plenty of them. Yeah.
I zoned out for half a second because I'll be fully transparent. I missed the first hour of the show, But what happened in this match exactly?
The one thing that pissed me off.
What happened though? Give me a little summary.
Me and Trax were watching this match. I was calling everything right down the middle. I'm like, okay, the one thing I saw right away is that, okay, these handcuffs are probably from Toys R Us. They're the plastic ones, and it's gonna be like boom.
Yeah, but that's not new.
What happened.
That's not.
But the one thing that pissed me off is that if you're gonna have security accompanying Wardlow to the ring,
you got the
and
best.
they all look like they all look like Hook, even worse than Hook. You know what I mean? How intimidating? What kind of security guys are those? But I didn't. With the guys that came down, this is what I'm complaining about. The guys that were coming down, there were about 8 of them. Then there was 2 savages at the ramp when they were there that came down fine. But then one by one, they were coming down after the match because we all know what was going to happen in this match. Shawn Spears, and that was I think the last time we saw somebody get a straight shot to the head with a chair was Cody Rhodes, if I'm not mistaken. Remember when Shawn Spears hit him with the head?
Yeah.
And that I don't know if that's tough to do.
Bad
I don't know
idea.
if it's a special chair or I don't know if there was some. I don't know, but they don't do that anymore because of concussions, right? But I guess that's MJF's spot to call. It happened fine. But then if you notice, the guy that took the biggest beating out of the security guards at the end, he got thrown into the cage and almost killed himself there at the bottom. That guy is Leo Sparrow. He's been on our show before. He does little spots with AEW and WWE. He fought Omos that time in WWE, and he caught a beating here tonight. But just one bite. If you're gonna put security guys there, at least make them at least a little bit jacked, a little bit intimidating. It's security.
Or
right?
if you're gonna put a guy in the main event of the Owen Hart tournament against Samoa Joe, make him look jacked, make him look like a wrestler. But we'll get to that later. Continue. It's
Have you
Adam Cole hater.
You know what makes me laugh is that you look at Adam Cole
compared to Hook, and you have the audacity.
Oh yeah, you're comparing him. Just because of what he's done in AEW, you fucking idiot. Watch other fucking matches from Ring of Honor, from fucking NXT.
You have the audacity in the same.
You embarrass yourself every time you open your mouth.
You have the audacity in the same paragraph to make fun of Hook, saying he doesn't look believable. Doesn't look like a wrestler.
And you compare Hook to Adam Cole.
And then say
you're telling
Adam
me that
Cole,
Hook is. Give me a fucking break, man. We can restart this.
We'll put up a picture side by side.
No fucking picture. I don't give a shit about fucking picture.
Of Adam Cole now.
Adam Cole could go 60 minutes. No fucking
Hook
problem.
now.
Hook is going over with who? Serpenticle.
And
Downhausen.
Who looks more like a wrestler that could beat somebody up right now? But for real, like put aside who you like and their history. I'm talking right now. For real.
I wouldn't put Hook.
I'm not trying to be right.
And if I would put somebody, I'd put Adam Cole.
Adam Cole is 12, 15 years older than him, has no muscle
He can
mass.
still throw you around anyway.
Hook looks like a fucking kid and a man who could fucking beat somebody up. Am I crazy to say that, like, listen, it's fine if you don't like Hook, but you have to at least agree that Adam Cole is as unbelievable as Hook then.
No.
You mean to tell me Adam Cole is more like a guy who could beat somebody up than Hook? Please, internet, Claudio, Alex, for real.
Put it out there.
Come on.
Put it out there.
Come on. You mean to tell me that Adam Cole looks more
He's
like
fought 4 guys
a professional fighter
that shouldn't even be
Hook.
on TV, let alone on AEW Dark.
I'll let the internet decide. I don't even have to beat a dead horse here.
We will.
Because people that are diehard Adam Cole fans.
Selecta Brew on Twitter. Give him your email address too, your phone number, everything.
I'm not even a fucking wrestler, and I don't even train. And I feel like
You feel.
Bro.
You feel exactly.
I don't look like a 12-year-old fucking boy, and I'm not even care. I don't care about me. I'm talking about Hook here. Hook looks like a guy, a fighter. Anyways,
someone that. Anyways, what are you doing?
How do we even talk about Hook?
The Hook hype. Too much of the Hook hype.
Hook is the real deal.
This is embarrassing.
Okay, I can't lead the show for the first hour, guys. I don't know what happened, so I can't even do a smooth transition here. Someone do it. What happened next? Fuck. Someone take us. Alex, you're my lead here. Take us down the road here.
I can cover everything after the MJF. The Wardlow and Shawn Spears match because I actually missed that.
Yeah.
But I did find out what happened. But
so what happened? There was a cage match and there was interference and Wardlow won though in the end.
Wardlow ended up winning after the shot to the shot to the head with the chair. MJF was motionless on the apron the whole time. What I thought was going to happen was that me and Trax were saying that he was going to get hit or something, or he's going to give him a powerbomb, because we all saw MJF trying to do the quick count, no count, whatever. So I thought that it was going to be the powerbomb symphony, then grab MJF's hand and do the 1, 2, 3, which would have been cool, which would have been funny to me in the end, entertaining. But then the ref came in. We all saw what happened with all the security guys coming in, all the wannabe security guys that came in and caught a beating one by one from Wardlow. Wardlow is so strong that he broke the handcuffs off himself without the key. Craziness! Wow, I didn't believe that was going to happen, but it did happen.
Well, Kane ripped the fucking door off the steel cage at the Hell in a Cell on his debut. Well, I'm just saying, it's fucking. I'm just making comparisons to Beast.
I'm picturing Hook's
in a
face
good
on
way.
yours, and I want to punch it right now, 10 times, smash it against
You
the
gotta-
fucking wall. Hook.
Print a picture of Hook's face and put it on Bruno.
Unbelievable, fuck. Unbelievable. But then after
Do
that
you want to
match,
grow your YouTube
I'm trying to remember what was
channel? You
after
should
that
consider
match. Because I
getting
know there was the
buddies.
FTR match
I've been using
after.
the
What was
buddy-
between that match? I'm getting Claudia.
Yeah,
do you
well,
remember?
after. Yeah, okay, Claudia.
Or Alex, whichever one. Do you remember whichever?
Yeah, we'll try.
Was it the
John?
was it the match
Sorry, what?
with the triple threat match? Was it, or was that after?
No, that was after. No, it was Moxley. It was
Yes.
Moxley and
well,
Kingston.
before that,
Jericho.
yeah, but oh boy.
I had to. We're going to like 7 seconds before YouTube kicks us off.
Sound.
Wow.
Hey.
Well,
Anyways.
before the tag team match with Moxie and Kingston versus Private Party, it was the face-off of CM Punk and Hangman
Yes.
Adam
Oh
Page.
yeah.
In-ring promo with Tony Schiavone.
Yeah,
And,
that was. Yeah,
What's your opinion on that,
honestly,
Claudio?
honestly, that was okay. You know what? You know what it is. I like Adam Page, but it's just his voice sometimes. I'm like, all right.
I said the same thing, but
Huh?
one thing, honestly, I'm going to say something right now. His promo on CM Punk, 'cause I thought CM Punk was going to take him on that promo one-on-one.
Yeah, I thought
It kind of looked like it was. Then Adam Page came back when he came into his face and he was telling him all this crap. And he was telling that, I'm doing this, it's for AEW, not to versus you, which I really liked, because
Yeah.
CM Punk is that guy, and everyone's been talking about it, that he's the guy that's just, he thinks he's the best and this and that. I don't think he's a needle mover, to tell you the truth. Good wrestler, don't get me wrong, promo-wise, everything. Better than fucking Hook, I'll tell you that. But
Wow, yeah, for sure.
But to come down and do that promo face to face with CM Punk, I think he won that promo face off, and he convinced me that he is gonna beat CM Punk. Did you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah.
I am
Camera just
convinced that Hangman Adam Page is gonna beat CM Punk on fucking Sunday.
Is it me, or do you think CM Punk looks tired?
He's an old man.
He's not
training at the fucking gym like fucking
No,
everybody.
no.
He's always stuff like that, Claudio.
But that's
He's
what I'm
always
saying.
stuff like
No,
that.
but honestly, if you ask me what storyline, if I prefer MJF or Adam Page, I prefer MJF's story.
But see,
It was
CM
way
Punk,
better.
his
it's
storylines are all about
completely
that.
different.
It's all about that nostalgia in the end, right? Because that's what he said. He goes, "Oh, I paved the way." What did you pave the fucking
He's
way?
right. No, he's right though.
Okay, he
Frank,
paved.
he's
Okay,
right.
but not to the
It's
point
not
where
just-
he paved the
not
way.
only
Like,
CM Punk though. It's not CM Punk alone. It's guys like Samoa Joe, Bryan Danielson, Rocky Romero too, who doesn't get enough credit. We'll talk about him later
But
for
that's what
sure.
I'm saying,
But
fuck.
Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Paul London. So many people that ended up going to WWE or
Yeah.
other
Who do you-
promotions that started off on the indies. So
Yeah.
he's right.
you guys hear
But
us?
any
Who do you
words?
You
think-
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think CM Punk is gonna face after Double or Nothing? That's
the question, right? Because if way I'm thinking about it is that if he loses, what does he do next? I think the opportunity for him winning,
I think he's
there's
winning.
more opportunity for him after that if he wins. But if he loses, it's up in the air, right? So that's why I'm really thinking he's gonna win. But after this fucking promo that fucking Hangman Adam Page did in his face and everything like that, the way he said it, the AEW versus CM Punk,
Yeah.
I think Adam Page is gonna win, because I think if they make CM Punk win, it's too easy. And then it makes Hangman Adam Page look like, wow, okay, he was that guy after Kenny Omega, and we just needed that one guy to give the title to CM Punk, right?
and now
I think it'll go to a longer way if Hangman Adam Page does beat CM Punk.
Yeah, if CM Punk does lose, which you know what, I'm interested to see how this is gonna end. I think CM Punk after is gonna go on this revenge path. I think he's gonna go on, facing
Has to
either
turn
up.
heel. CM Punk has to turn heel.
I think.
Yeah, yes, exactly. He has to turn heel,
He's
or
not
he
a
has to
babyface,
join a
yeah.
faction, or
No.
or he
He's
has
too
to
much of a
join
piece
some,
of shit to fucking go in a faction. That's what
I
he
think
is.
you guys already forgot about the MJF feud. He's gonna win the title.
So MJF's beating Wardlow. That
Yeah. Oh, even if he
Yeah,
loses
I
I
MJF,
think whoever wins
Yeah,
that
you know
match
what?
I
between
think-
MJF and Wardlow is the number
think-
one contender for the
Yeah,
title.
it has to be. It has to be.
if
Because
CM
it's-
Punk, if CM Punk wins, if CM Punk wins, it's because they want CM Punk to be the guy that loses the title to MJF, to make MJF's title win be more
Yeah, it has
prestigious.
to-
You know, if MJF just beats Adam Page, it's like whatever.
CM Punk
No,
if
honestly-
If
loses to
MJF beats
Hangman
CM
Adam
Punk
Page,
for the title, well, that's a big fucking
Yeah.
first title reign, and they didn't end their feud. They
But
left
see,
it on a.
that's what's good about
they left it
AEW
at a
sometimes,
stale,
right?
like
You
like
just
it's
don't
still
know
there.
who is going
That
to win
story-
these matches.
That's why
That's
like
how-
sometimes like the
Shut
ADD
up, you.
booking.
I'm not talking to you. Fuck.
Sometimes the ADD booking
Or-
works. Sometimes.
Or here's the thing before we continue. Like this is my prediction. Paige and CM Punk are fighting, right? And you think that, oh shit, CM Punk is about to win. He's gonna bring. I guarantee Wardlow's gonna come in, either bring in a chair or bring in MJF's ring. He tosses it into the ring, and CM Punk grabs it, and they're gonna team up together to take down MJF.
I could already see somebody see, my heart goes with Hangman and Page, but I think CM Punk's gonna win at the end of the event. Obviously, it's gonna be the main event. The lights go out, and Kenny Omega returns, or probably one of the guys from New Japan Pro Wrestling are gonna.
That's the thing.
They're gonna probably ask him for a match at the next fucking pay per view. This and that. That's what I think is gonna happen.
exactly.
It's at the
Yeah,
United
yeah.
Center. Imagine CM Punk going into the United Center.
But there you go.
as
You want to
AEW World
throw him the
Champion.
title, right? You want to
Yeah.
bring him in,
It
but
has
maybe he
to.
doesn't even need the title to have
No,
a big match
doesn't.
too, right? That's why I think he's gonna. I think that's why I think Hangman Adam Page needs the title more than CM Punk. That's right off the bat. I think he needs it more than CM Punk. CM Punk doesn't need the belt.
So
He can
hold
have
on,
great
so hold
matches.
on.
He could have
Yeah,
great matches,
so-
like it or not. Well, he can have great match. He's gonna have a great match. It's gonna be an amazing match. But I could see Kenny Omega probably coming back. Maybe Will Ospreay. Maybe you could make an appearance. What's those guys? Tanahashi there, or Ibushi. You know, like these guys here. They could be coming in, and lo and behold, throughout the night, towards the end of the night, we saw what's his name, Cobb, come in with the other guy.
Yeah.
United
So
Great O'Connor.
so the slowly that invasion of New Japan, they're just sneaking it in there. They're telling you, oh look, it's starting now, the invasion. So more guys are going to start coming on AEW TV to show everybody who, because maybe a lot of people don't know who these people are, right? You gotta
Exactly.
they gotta be mentioned. They gotta be shown somehow. So I think an invasion angle with New Japan Pro Wrestling coming in, it's going to happen eventually, slowly going to happen. And I think it will culminate, because then maybe Kenny Omega goes with New Japan instead of AEW, right? Because he's a New Japan guy too, right? Back in the day.
Yeah, that would be.
You never know what can happen. So.
Yeah, honestly, Frank is because I remember we had this discussion about the Hardy Boys, and when they were fighting someone, and you're like, you know what, the Hardy had their time. I'm gonna say for CM Punk, I think CM Punk had his time. Give it to Adam Page. Oh, sorry. Sorry. There are two Adams. I mixed them up. Sorry. No, give it to Adam Page, and let Wardlow come in, and then
I don't think Wardlow's going to interfere in that match.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But
It
That's
has
over.
to, because
That's
honestly, because
no, it's going to happen
honestly-
maybe on Dynamite or something. I don't think there's too many things that are up for grabs on that pay per view. I don't think Wardlow interfering in that match. If he didn't have a match, I can understand, like he did last
What
time.
about
right?
if it's opposite? Do you actually think
No.
CM Punk is going to interfere?
No, I think someone else will interfere, like someone, like I said, from the New Japan Pro Wrestling side of it, or when someone does win the match, either one, somebody comes down and does a head-to-head face-off with one of them or something. So I think CM Punk face off with one of the New Japan guys, or maybe even Kenny Omega. You never know. But so then after that match, there was the let's talk quick about the Wizard, Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Because,
So here's the thing. So when they did that promo, I just thought like the camera guy forgot to turn off his camera, the JS faction were just walking towards the camera. I didn't even like when I saw this, I'm like, oh, okay, it's just something random. But no, they're walking, and then they see a guy. He's wearing a mock shirt, and then after that, the wizard just throws a fireball.
Did they
in the
show
guy's
that
face.
on was it on the picture in picture? It was like I kind of like I don't know if I turned my head or something.
No. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. It was just random. It was just because they're walking towards.
Yeah,
it,
I saw that.
and-
There was the 2.0
that's
in
it.
the back there, and they were just
Yeah,
talking to the
oh
guy
my
with the John Moxley shirt on or something.
Oh my god. I have to give it to the 2.0, and I said this in the Matt Viviani interview. I love how the 2.0,
Yeah.
Matt Parker, the way he just, you know what?
Daddy Magic. Yeah.
Yeah, I love him, especially when he this for two things. And I realized in this episode, this guy chews gum very fast, man.
He's the type of character you want to hate. That's why I like him because
But
you
he's so
want to hate him.
Yeah, but I don't know. In this promo, he's so good. He just stands next to you chewing gum. Goes, yeah. What he said, man. I'm like, Jesus, come the fuck, man. This guy's amazing. He's a good fighter, man. You know, like when we saw him live, like he was just great. He's just. But tonight, like in that promo, he shoots a fireball, and then you see him going, yeah, and then he walks away. I'm like, the fuck? I like this guy.
I didn't see the fireball thing, but I felt like just from reading it, I don't think Jericho had to throw another fireball.
No,
We get the
no,
point.
he
He trademarked the wizard.
There was
now.
another
It's
fireball
his thing
tonight?
now, and it even says the wizard there too on his thing. That's how Jericho is. Eh? He's one thing like the last 2-3 weeks, and then another thing, and then it's going to be something else the next week. But God bless the guy, man. God bless him.
But going back to Big Daddy, when he throws a fireball, you see Big Daddy, fireball. I'm like, fuck, man. Jeez, you know what? I want to have him on the podcast or just hanging out with him in general. You know, like I want to work with this guy, and I'm complaining against HR, and he turns to the manager, human resources. I'm like, this guy, I want him at a comp, and this guy should do stand up. That's how amazing he is.
Speaking of stand up, Claudio, we talked about it briefly off air before. You down to go see Mick Foley May 3rd? When is it? It's not
May 30th on Monday.
on Monday. You down to go see Mick Foley at Cafe Cleopatra? No,
Maybe.
Let me know.
Are you guys going?
I want to go. He's on the fence. Track's on the fence.
We'll see.
I thought it would be fun. Either way.
And the winner of Survivor is.
Shut your mouth. Continue the show. Where are we here?
And now,
We're at the point where we make funny for the next 20 minutes.
It happens all the time, but I mean the AEW show, not this show.
Now we can make fun of Hook for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah. Now the match came with Moxley and Kingston.
Yeah, against
Mark
Private
Quinn surprised me a little bit. I don't know, man. His tag team partner, Cassidy there, I don't know. He's a little bit off there, but Mark Quinn is, I think he should go singles, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. I think you should.
He looks fucking good, man. His moves are on point and everything, and I don't know, man. But I don't know what's going to happen with Private Party. But now, you know what it is now is that there's too many tag teams now in AEW. If you think about it, there's too many. WWE has none, and AEW has all of them. Like I don't know, man. But it's just me.
But there's my new triple team that I love. But they're gonna fight on Sunday. We'll talk about that later. But tonight, you know what? Honestly, tonight's match, I didn't really like it that much.
But Claudio, that's because every time you see Moxley or Kingston, you're expecting to see barbed wire, chairs,
there you go.
tables.
You're in that fucking zone now of those
it's
people.
not gonna happen. Blood every night.
Exactly.
Come on.
You know what, Alex? Okay, let me.
He's right though, Claudio. Fuck, he's right.
He is right.
That's why you're always disappointed. You have to know it's gonna happen. You're gonna get what you want, but not every week.
Exactly. Can't give it to you every fucking time on a silver platter.
Then you won't like it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I hate to.
It was just to build up a win, momentum for the pay-per-view on Sunday.
Exactly.
Exactly it was. But I just
finish was good. Yeah.
But no,
but you know what? I'm not too happy. Like, why do they always have to do that every time? Like, they're finished. No, they're not the elbows, but like they both have to be doing a finishing move at the end like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's see. I was going there before.
I didn't like. I remember NXT. I think Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa used to do that. NXT used to do that a lot. If you remember, NXT used to do that a lot. I wasn't a big fan of it.
Was it finish?
Even like the
I don't know, it's just-
Japanese style.
That's
tag
what.
team
Is that what it
people
is?
from, like,
Is that what it is,
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm missing something. But I don't watch enough New Japan to know.
Yeah.
But maybe it's
but
that.
This is like
or-
from like the 90s too, like the All Japan style, like of tag team
Okay,
style that
okay.
Eddie Kingston loves. But
as long as there's a reason for it, if there's a significance
Yeah.
to it, then okay, I
Well-
understand. I'll look into it and I'll appreciate it. But if it's like okay, it's like every match they fucking do it too. And you think
maybe
that?
not every match. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you think Daniel Bryan hooking his leg into the apron there was a shoot or was it a work? Do you think it happened on purpose or I think
A storyline.
I don't think it was a storyline.
A Rampage.
I don't think it was a storyline. I think he fucked up. I think he fucked up.
No, I don't think so.
Because then they have Jake Hager
putting it
come.
all on TV though.
Because they're idiots. They don't want to make people think. They want to tell everybody it wasn't, so that people don't assume it was a work. Anyways, this is just my opinion. Jofo.
What happened next?
But
We got Survivor Show to get to.
by the way,
The next match was what? It was
change your song for the love of God. Come on, man.
Who was that?
Who's this?
No, Mox changes song to unscripted violence.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
come on, man.
At
So
this
you
point,
pay
it's
for the
another
rights
song
and
for the
tell them
fans.
to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're paying for that song. So what the hell does
Well,
he care?
listen, Claudio. You
come out and
Claudio, you're a
bing.
Moxley. Claudio, you're a Moxley fan. You hit the nail on the head. He's not entertaining. He's not original. He's not fun. All he is blood, guts, and crazy extreme shit. So if he doesn't give you that, you have nothing. So at least they could give you a trademark song, give you the 5-minute entrance, walking through the crowd like a badass. So we could get on the microphone and stand like this and be like, I'm about the violence and this weird tone that's not believable because I give you a beautiful
by the way,
violence
And the winner of Survivor 2022 season
all-
whatever is
Frank, can I just
The
mention
art of
something before we
acting,
move?
the art of acting is to play a character, but not make it seem like you're playing a character, and make it seem natural. Or when this guy talks, it's like a whole fucking fake out. Like
No.
you just want to see him get beat up and get bloody and do extreme shit.
No.
Of course, you're down.
Before we continue, I just want to say this.
Tell him to go fuck himself, Claudio. Go tell us, say it right now.
Have you seen John Moxley act in movies? Have you seen him when he was in action movies?
I watch wrestling, and I watch him wrestle on the wrestling show, and I watch him just be generic. I really want to be Stone Cold Steve Austin really bad, but my own hardcore version.
No, he's
and it
far
doesn't
from
work.
Stone Cold.
Of course not, because he's
You
fake.
don't
Stone
get it.
Cold,
You don't-
Stone Cold feels real.
You just don't get it, bro. You just don't get it. You just don't get it.
Exactly.
You're just in another world, man.
Frank, he likes Hook and Danhausen. He
You
likes.
like
I
how-
don't-
you
I
like
do not
Danhausen.
like how- no,
You
I
like
do.
Danhausen. Fuck.
You like Danhausen.
Fuck.
You got cursed, Bruno. You just got cursed.
I
You're
like
fucked,
I like the guys that
This is it.
I like the guys that
Final curse.
even though you know it's a fucking joke and it's a fucking fake whatever, but the guys that give the effort to add professional and realism as much as they can in a scripted environment, the guys that make it feel like it actually they are coming here to compete.
Shows that nobody gives a shit
know-
in AEW, eh?
Well, no, I feel that no, it's not that. I feel they
take
push
advantage of what's
they
going on.
push-
These guys,
they push the
you finally
guys.
see what I'm anyways.
They push
Hey,
the
Frank,
guys that don't
Frank,
give a
who's
shit.
who's the
There's
winner for
guys that give a
never be
shit.
happening in WWE.
It's the
That's
guys
the
that
bottom
I
line.
feel no, it's because the guys that have leverage are the guys helping the owner and all that stuff. But I just front face lock podcast.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, it's up and down. Honestly, I feel like it's by week. It's like literally
by week.
You could like
they do whatever the
WWE
fuck
more
they
by
want
week.
over there. Nobody tells them what to do.
We said this before. It's segment based wrestling. If you like your segment comes on and you're part of your show, you like it. The Wardlow MJF segment gold. You know, like we were saying last week, me and Alex, like
Coming
Britt
from the
Baker
guy
with
that
that joke
loves
girl. I don't
Hook.
think it fit. Put the joke girl with
Makito, you
another.
don't like Makito?
Yeah, but
don't
put
know
her
fucking guy.
with
You
put her
don't know
with
who these
another
people are.
joke. You know, put her in a joke match with another joke, and keep Britt Baker in
Danhausen,
a somewhat.
the biggest joke in professional wrestling.
Yeah, Hook is
period.
being presented as serious, but
What?
like, I think one of you guys
So
said
let's
it,
put him with
the old-
fucking Danhausen to make him what? Look like
No.
an idiot.
Well, I know I don't like it, but
I don't like any of them.
What
Fuck.
did they do in WWE? Was it Kane and X-Pac was kind of like that odd couple?
You had
Rock and
Daniel
Sock.
Bryan,
Yeah,
Daniel
you know,
Bryan,
age
Kane.
old Rock and Sock. You
It
know?
happens all the time.
Yeah, so I could kind of see what they're trying to do with him.
I
Whatever.
hope he slips on- I
Whatever.
hope he
Rhea
slips on a
Ripley and
banana
Nikki
peel.
ASH, you know,
The
you have
future's
same
bright
thing
for
all
him,
the
but let's not make the show all about the future of AEW Hook and the
That's
future of
front-
wrestling
front
Hook.
face-
'cause
front
everything
face
on-
lock lows. You know, he understands
ignore
what's
that.
going on.
Front
That
face
comment
rock.
is-
What does he
Ignore
say?
that comment.
Nah,
The ratings are
read it.
under.
Read it.
Yeah, of course. Honestly,
Read the whole thing.
Yeah, the ratings are consistently under Raw and SmackDown numbers by hundreds of thousands. Yeah, listen, we're not
Read
here.
the last thing he said.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
Yeah. Listen, I am not here, and I'm sure we're all not here to say there's AEW versus WWE. We're just
A
giving an
glorified
alternative
indie
show.
promotion, AEW.
And
I've
of
said it
course,
once, I've said it a million times.
Listen, you have to be an idiot to think that AEW could beat WWE in any demographic or any rating. WWE is the fucking Walt Disney, like the fucking 20th century. Like they're not going. They are the establishment. They are the gold standard. No one's gonna beat WWE. So to think that we're talking about AEW because we think AEW is better than WWE, no, that's not what we're doing. We're talking about wrestling, and we said there's shit segments on WWE. There's shit segments in AEW. There's genius, amazing segments in WWE, and the same thing on AEW. And that's what we talk about. We go through the segments and pick out what are the good ones. We're not battling both because we saw it this year right away. We were talking about Cody Rhodes in AEW, and someone would come in and say Cody Rhodes sucks in AEW. Now, Exhibit A, Cody Rhodes is the fucking face and the show of WWE, and everyone knows that Roman Reigns
Don't
is
talk about
fizzling
Cody
out
Rhodes like
because
that.
they need to give him a break
We're
because
not
they're going to
talking
burn him
about
out.
Cody Rhodes like that.
No, I'm just saying it's not AEW versus WWE. It's just beautiful
Hook.
that wrestling
Okay, Hook.
has
next match.
wrestling has two platforms. And yes, I'm waiting for someone to make a smooth transition. I know I'm the transition king.
so
I know
what
I'm
was
the good
after,
guy. I know I'm the
Dude,
pod
shut up,
guy.
Bruno. I'm sorry.
That's a good transition. See, that's what I'm
Back to the
talking about.
action.
A little bit of
Yeah,
attitude there.
no,
Shut up, Bruno.
Okay. All right, so what was
Shut
the
up,
next
Bruno.
one? What was after?
That's a good
what was
chance.
after Mox?
Shut up, Claudio. And we had an
There you
ROH
go.
World Tag Team
There we
Championship
go.
match with FTR versus Roppongi Vice.
I love that entrance from FTR. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. They look the old school, like Midnight Express back in the day. Old school wrestlers. Jim Cornette must love these guys.
That's probably
these
the only
guys.
thing he likes of AEW, Jim Cornette.
The only
Amazing.
person that I could ever say maybe had a nicer mustache than he does
It's
is
not you.
A-Trax 2 years ago when he did Movember. When he looked at Paul Blart. Remember the A-Trax Movember 2 years ago? The Paul Blart.
Find my friend like that. It's my friend.
Well, I mean,
Aaron's going back to the
actually,
action.
it was a good match. Pretty good match. It was a nice touch that I know they've done this before, having Bobby Cruz, ROH ring announcer, announce the competitors. But now they instead of having normally they have Ian Riccaboni from ROH, they had Caprice Coleman,
Caprice
the
Coleman,
color
yeah.
commentator.
Yeah.
Commentator, and he's really good. And I think he's
I
underrated,
actually liked
so
him. He was a
nice.
wrestler
Yeah.
before too, eh? He wrestled before,
Yeah.
eh? If I'm not mistaken.
In
What happened
ROH
with him? He
and,
got injured or something? What was the story? Do you know the story or?
I don't know, but
Okay.
for a while, a couple of years now, he's been commentating. He's doing really good.
Why don't
I've
they
always
have a
liked
show?
him.
Why don't they at least put it on YouTube, the Ring of Honor, at least?
Probably
I don't
by
know,
Dev
but I
TV,
think-
no?
There has to be
He has
something.
to
that-
shut down Ring of Honor. Tony Khan is making a mistake. Shut it down, Ring of Honor.
Shut it down
There's
and
no
don't
reason.
and just what? Like don't even acknowledge the titles or anything
No,
or
it-
nothing or what?
Treat it.
basically-
It's like his SmackDown. It's his Raw versus SmackDown, but with a different
You have
brand.
enough-
Well, it is
AEW
shut
should
down.
be
There
on
is
its
no
own.
show. There's not like a Ring of Honor pay-per-view or a weekly show. It's just they're there, right? It's like
Yeah, but that's the
WCW
plan.
being with WWE kind of thing, right?
Which was a terrible idea. You know, that lasted one day, right? Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I know.
We had-
Yeah, but what was the alternative that they fucked up? Then they're making Raw versus SmackDown, so it's the same company competing against each other, trying to fugaze that they're battling with each other.
But look at it now.
At least here they
Everybody's
could
on all the
fugaze that
brands.
Ring of Honor is battling with AEW.
Yeah,
No,
I
we don't
understand
need
where
to
Alex
engage
is
with
coming
that.
from because
Storyline.
A lot of the people are not just on Ring of Honor now. There's people. A lot of them are even on Impact. They don't even acknowledge Impact at all. Fucking AEW. So I don't know what the story is with that, but. Like I said, I think the invasion of New Japan Pro Wrestling is going to happen slowly. I think it did happen, obviously, in this match, which I was very happy to see, putting in a little bit of the pixie dust and making people think, like, oh, who else is going to be coming here? Because obviously, you don't. Maybe sometimes the best thing is to put guys that are not like Cobb. Okay, he's a great wrestler. The other guy's O'Khan, if I'm not mistaken. Who's the other
Great
guy?
O'Khan.
Great O'Khan.
It kind of sucks.
He wasn't like, he
No.
didn't impress me that much. I don't see him that often, but Cobb, I know who he is, and
Yeah.
bringing him being the first guy to be the invader right off the bat. I think there's going to be more guys coming in, top level guys from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I can't wait to see it. But in the end, they have the Ring of Honor titles, FTR. They also have the AAA titles as well.
They're IWGP Tag Team Champions, if I'm not mistaken, Jeff Cobb and Great Khan.
And you see that the difference between AEW won't put like I always like, why don't they put like, because you kind of know who's going to win almost every single match nowadays on the AEW Dynamite. I understand they're building to the pay-per-view, which is this weekend. I understand. But WWE would have had the Hardys in there versus maybe FTR and have the Hardys lose, but it's hard to say.
No, don't put FTR against an old team like that.
Saying.
You gotta put FTR against a young team.
They don't do that. They try to keep those for the pay-per-views. Was what I'm saying.
Oh, they botched the Hardys. Yeah, they botched the Hardys big time. They fucking.
Well, they have a chance now. They have a chance to do something now. I don't think they should beat Young Bucks, but I've seen crazier things happen. I think the Young Bucks should smoke them.
I think that the Hardys should not have done anything extreme on TV until this match on pay-per-view against the Bucks. Would have at least saved the illusion.
When you're able to do whatever
just to
you
see
want,
Jeff on the top of the ladder.
Anybody. You don't have to answer to anybody. So he's doing that out of his own will.
Yeah, I know. I know, but it's like, it's like Claudio, you're a comedian, right? You could have tested me, right?
If that would have happened,
you don't want to. Sometimes you know when to burn a joke
this
or
next
not.
Week. What are you
right?
doing? What are you doing this for? Keep it for a pay-per-view. Keep it for the money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You don't
give it away on free TV every single week.
Yeah, you wait for the big show to pull out all of your best moves, your best jokes, your best.
The thing with WWE, they'll give you the matches free on TV, but then they'll give you the shit finishes. They'll give you DQ, count out.
But that's the alternative, right?
Yeah, to make you want to see.
AEW but AEW has Blackpool Combat Club versus Private Party. We already know who's going to win. Like we had The Miz versus Cody Rhodes. Maybe the Miz could pull some kind of chicanery out of his hat, but they both can't lose. So DQ, you know what's going to happen? Because it keeps you waiting until that's their way of keeping you attached until the pay-per-view, right? And that's the same way.
You can't decide who's going to win. Why do you do the match? You can't decide who's going to win, so you do a DQ.
Yeah, but you have to showcase them. You have to show people, hey, this is what they're all about.
Match. That's so stupid.
That's WWE for the last 30 years, though. They're not going to stop doing that. You know how they are, right?
But even tonight too, like I'll admit, AEW they shouldn't have done a DQ finish. It was stupid.
But
FTR could have beat the Roppongi Vice. Like,
well, that was the fourth match. That was the fourth match, and that was another fucking run in, right? There was another run in that match. I think all the first. But that's what I'm saying. Every single match is the same way. It's the same way. There's always guys coming in. The music hits. Keith Lee comes out. Then the music hits. The Cobb came out. You know what I mean. The security came out. It's just okay. Jericho run down to the ring and start beating them up again. You know, like. Every single fucking match is the same fucking. Instead of having the DQ, they have that. That's what they do. You see what I'm trying to say now, Alex?
Yeah, I agree. That's too much, but that's like you could say that's.
So what's better, having guys always coming down and interfering, and having like that classic brawl after the match, and then they just go into the back, or have a DQ and. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
Well, they have the same thing, except there's a clean finish usually in AEW. It's like
okay, that's the difference. Okay, okay, that's the difference. But and then you know who's gonna win, right?
You know what it is. I think that
not always.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with you.
Again, it all goes back to segment based. Like I feel like they write out each storyline, each segment independently, but they don't look at it on the paper at the end, all of it together, saying, "Oh, we have 3 run-ins like back to back to back." Or,
no, because they're deciding.
You know what I mean? It's
themselves.
Like, oh, when they look,
they don't know the other guys are going to be running in the next match.
But that's I'm wondering how many how many guys, because as we're doing this show and I'm like listening and learning a lot, I come to find I like the production side of shit, and like they always have like many producers that some people like their job is to produce a match. And like, how many guys are producing how many matches that they don't even talk to each other?
Probably not.
Maybe, you know what I mean?
There
That's
is
why.
no producer.
And then who's the guy who looks at the final rundown? Is like I said, the formats it all says like, oh, run in.
Sexy Eddie said it himself. He goes,
maybe
if I know that Jake the Snake is in the main event and I'm the first match, you think I'm going to be doing a DDT? Or taking away from his moves and stuff like that, or a guy that's let's say there's a Steve-O Mike Bailey in the main event. I'm not going to do fucking somersaults and fucking car wheels to take away from his thing because I want him to be showcased. Yeah, I'll do my own fucking.
But if
thing.
You don't know what's happening in the main event,
that's why there should
that's
be
what I'm saying. They probably don't communicate enough.
No.
There's so much shit going on that the guy producing
half
the
of them
main
are not even
event.
friends in there. They don't
Yeah,
give a fuck about each
The
other
guy
there.
producing the main event doesn't talk to the guy producing the fucking third match of the show.
There is
and
no producers. They do it amongst themselves.
no, they have Dean Malenko. They have a whole bunch. Fucking
Jerry
You
Lynn.
think they give
Jerry
a fuck?
Lynn,
Divalenko.
what's his face? QT Marshall is like more of like a TV producer, I believe.
Pat
Like,
Buck, too.
yeah, there's a whole bunch, and yeah. Either way, but I just feel like you said, like it's segment based. Like they literally book each segment. Oh, this sounds good for this storyline, but they don't say, oh, this sounds good for the show.
Like in the end, like
story.
I understand what you're saying too, because in the end, it's like okay, every week, fucking, basically Cody Rhodes is only faced who? Seth Rollins and fucking and the Miz, and Kevin Owens. That's it. And every week he's fighting either the Miz or fucking and then now he's fighting Seth Rollins at the pay-per-view again. So
They're like the
Makes
high
sense. It's
profile
like, yeah,
jobbers
that's
for him,
true.
no?
Yeah.
High
I don't know.
Like
profile
your Hell in
guy.
a Cell, you already beat the guy twice. Now you're going to Hell in
So
a
now
Cell.
what?
Like,
Exactly. Now what? What do you think's gonna happen in that match? Cody Rhodes should
Cody's
fucking
gonna
win
win.
3 straight.
yeah.
Yeah, they should. Because
He's
if
gonna be-
Seth Rollins wins now, it's like okay, well now there's gonna be another fucking match, a fourth one on Monday Night Raw.
Make it a best of 7. Fuck. Make it a best of 7.
In the end, what? It's like fuck. And then what? They're gonna become a tag team like Cesaro and Sheamus. Fuck.
Who knows?
Unbelievable. Fuck.
All right, what happened next in the show?
All right,
Shut up,
what
Frank.
happened
What
Should
happened?
comment about the ROH though, the tag team title match, like a couple of botches, like they're gonna be all over the internet. Great O'Connor,
Yeah.
with the freaking choke slam, like basically Trent Beretta choke slammed himself through a table.
It happens when you're live, baby. Kofi Wheatson, what's up, brother?
Shit happens. You know,
Kofi
botches happen all
Wheatson
the
from the
time.
Dirty Heels podcast. Go
Yeah,
check them
yeah,
out as well
yeah.
as Front Face Lock podcast. Go check them out on YouTube and social media. Good friends of ours. Nice to see you, Kof. Go support them.
Oh my god!
But,
oh my god! Yeah, no.
but then
when
I've-
that botch happened, I'm like, oh my god, this is hilarious.
But
This is
but then it comes down to camera work too, right? Like
Yeah.
I have to admit, I'm gonna give them kudos on the camera work they did with Wardlow when he came up, and he came up right on Shawn Spears there when he saw him coming up there in the ring. Beautiful. But then there's certain times where there could be a cut of a camera. You know what I mean? Like just to avoid that botch when you kind of know maybe 65% of the time it's actually gonna happen. You know, like you've seen enough of
Because
AEW,
usually-
you know there's gonna be at least one botch.
Yeah,
Fuck.
because here's the thing: AEW uses 3 cameras, pros, and then WWE they use a crap. I think I forgot the number that they have for WWE for cameras, but it's more.
Yeah.
my
It's
friend,
leagues
like,
ahead. The production is like leagues fucking ahead.
oh,
WWE.
for
They're
sure.
world
Then
class
after-
production.
So then after that, we saw
Then
what?
have-
We saw Anna Jay and that whole thing with Jade Cargill there.
Ooh, what happened with my girl Jade? What happened? I missed
Well,
it.
they're wrestling at Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Anna
they-
Jay, like they couldn't get anybody else. Like,
CBS.
fuck, man.
Well, we got a backstage
be on the-
promo.
that should
Cut
be on the
that shit,
pre-show,
Tony.
fuck.
Yeah.
We gotta cut that shit, Tony segment.
That's what
Oh, no, it was
you
a
do
video
when you
package.
build somebody up so bad. Like not to say she's the best wrestler, but she's very over right now, Jade Cargill. And right now, as over as she is, there's nobody on the roster right now that you could put her against Jade and say, hey, maybe she might have a chance. There is no
Statlander.
chance in hell
Chris
that Jay
Statlander.
even gets.
Chris Statlander. If they
Chris
give Chris
Statlander.
Yeah,
Statlander
but
a good run,
you gotta push. You gotta make her
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, it's
like
gonna be a
like Serena
build.
Deeb. Serena Deeb,
Yeah,
like
she's got to win the tournament.
you know what I mean?
Chris
Serena
Statlander.
Deeb built herself right now to the point where she might be able to take that title away from Thunder Rosa. You know what I mean?
Thunder Rosa, yeah.
You know what I mean?
thought
You
it was
need to
Jade
be
Cargill,
credible
though.
enough
But
to
Jade
say, hey,
Cargill, though.
You know, like
I-
Anna Jay, like what? Because she came down and helped. Like, come on, man. Like,
Don't
come
make fun
on.
of fucking Traxxas girl Anna Jay like that, okay? Don't talk about the baddies. Don't talk about Anna Jay. All right.
Well, if I can segue to another, tag team or title match on the pay-per-view Double or Nothing, we have the triple threat tag team title match for the AEW tag team titles, and we have a preview tonight of a triple threat match.
Are we gonna have new
with
tag
Ricky
team
Starks.
champions?
I think we should.
I think we
I'll be
should.
honest.
I think we should.
Yeah.
And I think Christian is the person that
What's up, Earl
that makes
Cole?
it happen.
Do you think Christian's gonna betray Jungle Boy?
Yeah,
on Sunday?
yeah.
I hope it happens.
Once,
it has to happen.
Yeah, once Jurassic Express
Maybe not
loses
screw him
it,
over, but maybe do something to the point where, like, he was trying to help and he didn't help, and they got rolled up 1, 2, 3.
or maybe Jungle Boy turns like the heel-ish.
I think
gets
it's
pissed
time
off
to
at
put
him
the
type of
tag.
thing.
Put it on Ricky Starks and Hobbs, please. I've been saying it for the
I agree.
longest.
Yeah,
fucking
they
time.
have to
Yeah,
get
but-
the titles off of those guys.
Come
They
on.
need
Yeah,
to
but what's
separate.
gonna happen with Christian Cage? What is he gonna do if he
Wow.
betrays
Christian
him?
is there as a guy to help put the younger guys over.
Yeah.
So Christian feuding with Jungle Boy as like a mentor versus whatever you call it type of thing. That'll work. Because that way they could lose the title, but then Jungle Boy will still have something to do that's like notable. He's like feuding with Christian, right? Because I feel like this tag team. It's like you said before. There's so many tag teams.
Too many.
They need to move that title around now. They need to.
At least
they have to make something with them. They have to use
so
Christian
many
to
tag
create a
teams,
cage.
man.
And they have to bring that trios. Is there any news on the trios title? They announced it though, didn't they? Alex?
They're hinting at it. They're hinting at it, but.
Yeah.
Earl Cole, go watch Earl Cole on YouTube. Wrestling Experience returns tomorrow night. Some great
I'm on
insight
his
on
podcast
wrestling.
on Monday night.
Ah, great! Look at that. So Earl Cole, go check him out on social media and on YouTube. Check him out. Good guy.
It's plug time here at Jofo in the ring.
But honestly, for tonight's that trios match, you know, I have to give it to Swerve, Strickland. It was all on him, man. It was.
He's a good wrestler.
What was that move? That was that move that he did with Jungle Boy, and then Swerve just landed on his feet as a backflip.
Keith Lee did that little shot at the end there when he jumped out the moonsault out of the.
I'm like,
he literally dropped like a rock, like a rock in a. Man, Hobbs, I don't think he caught him that well there. He's too big. But Keith Lee there, and he literally just bloop right. Oh man, that smack when he hits that what's the mat there on the outside. But my opinion, I think we need to see new tag team champions. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Keith Lee and Swerve Scott. But I think the better team to have it going forward would have to be Ricky Starks and Brian Hobbs. In my opinion, I think they're going to be new tag team champions. I think we'll see new tag team champions.
You know what though? Hobbs and Starks don't necessarily need to win it as long as they're in some sort of main spotlight, because I feel they have that star power. Yeah. And I think Swerve and Keith Lee could benefit more from having a title run, because I think Hobbs and Starks, as they're good heels, and no matter what, no title, they'll be able to talk their way into any storyline.
Remember, it's to the point where I think,
you know what I mean?
Think this, like I always say,
Starks doesn't need it. Hobbs needs it. If they win the titles,
have to be a triple
Hobbs
threat
needs
match
that tag team title win more than Starks.
I would have rather had just a simple tag team match, 2-on-2.
Oh yeah, of course.
Why does it have to be 3
Well,
teams?
that's what we said last week.
That's why
like,
one of the teams doesn't belong. That's what you have to understand. So they're just throwing them in there.
But exactly, in wrestling, it would be that an outside factor would make the baby face have to face 2 teams reluctantly. Not the baby face saying, right? You know what, I'd rather fuck myself and have to have a triple threat match where the other guy can get pinned and I lose the title. You know what I mean? Usually it's
I feel
the commissioner
have a
or
clean,
something
a clean
makes
sweep
it
on Sunday.
You think
all the matches,
all the titles
all WWE guys, they're all in title matches too.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Keith Lee, Swerve win, Semi-Punk, CM Punk wins.
What's that, Alex?
Deeb.
Oh, so
would be nice to see.
It's a good point to it. Sorry about the triple threat tag team title match, especially since last pay-per-view we just had that.
Exactly.
And it made sense last pay-per-view with the Bucks.
Exactly. Exactly. This is not a triple threat. This is not a triple threat match. Like these are not triple threat guys. To have, you know what I mean? Like
this helps though because it was Christian who said it, right? Christian's the one who made the challenge. So here is how it's gonna make sense.
Oh, there you go.
It makes sense. Yeah. If they lose and Jungle Boy calls them out, then it's genius. Then it's genius. It's a good story. We'll see. I hope.
Quick question.
Well, Tony usually watches our show, so he's probably listening.
It's going to be a finishing move,
Tony's
and Ricky Starks
right
comes
now,
out of nowhere, pushes Swerve Scott out of the way. 1, 2, 3, new champs. There you go.
No, wait, what? Where's Andrade?
He's getting married. That's why he's off. We don't need him. He's getting married.
We need to take a break and come back with a new gimmick because they were forcing him down our throat. That it was. No, I find it wasn't working. Come on, guys. The AHFO.
He's with the wrong guys. He doesn't have to.
That's what I'm saying. He's got to recalibrate to come back.
Names too? Fuck.
No, just come back with a different fucking.
Mr. Flair, he's gonna come out too.
Woo! Oh, speaking of that, is Ric Flair coming back for a last match?
You know who he's fighting?
Who is it? Jay Lethal?
That's not Jay Lethal. Everyone's saying Hulk Hogan, but it's not going to be Hulk Hogan. You know who it's going to be? I'm saying it right now. It's going to be Big Papa Pump that's going to fucking be facing. I swear, I'm telling you right now.
No way.
I'm telling you right now.
No way.
Mark my words. You heard it here first. Watch this.
I'll fucking barf.
Watch this.
I'll fucking get vaccinated and go see him.
He's been talking shit to Ric Flair. I'll give him a beating in 3 seconds. probably could in the end, anyways. But
It's supposed to be a 6-man tag match
Yeah.
with FTR and I think Rock and Roll Express.
exactly. So
Really?
yeah. So they're
Ric
missing
Flair,
that one guy.
Wow.
Hulk
Missing one
Hogan
guy,
will
yeah.
be there. It's the weekend of SummerSlam.
What
if I'm not
federation
mistaken.
is doing this?
It's called Starcade or Starcast or something like that. Or
Oh, Starcast. Yeah, okay. The
was
YouTube
Conrad
channel.
Thompson.
They always
Yeah.
do like those big things every year, like big whole conference and shit.
they're actually
using Jim Crockett
yeah,
Promotions.
Ric Flair's getting roasted
Huh.
too. Ric Flair's getting roasted. I wouldn't be surprised if Zach Amico's going to
Bad
be on
idea.
that roast.
Oh, that'll
Zach
be
Amico
fucking.
was on the
Yeah?
on the Dave LaGreca roast.
Yeah.
With Mark Henry and fucking Bubba Ray Dudley and all that. And he's getting there too, so
Listen,
you never know.
If they have Zach Amico on the roast panel and they have Ric Flair and Scott Steiner
Ric Flair is getting roasted. That's 100%.
on a
That's what I
card,
heard.
this is a must-see event to anyone that doesn't
yeah,
know
100%.
anyone that's a comedy or wrestling fan. If this is all that could happen, well, I can't wait. I
Thanks,
can't
Earl.
wait. But
Guys, back to the action.
back to the action, as we say.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just want to say that triple threat match was very, very entertaining, very, quick pace. It was really good.
To the point. Made his point for the.
Yeah, we knew the match was to
Entertaining,
just have something happen after for them to pump up the Sunday.
After that, it was the Serena Deeb and the Thunder Rosa thing, right?
Yes, Thunder
Were
Rosa.
they
promo-
saying shut
promo
the
on
fuck
stage.
up to Thunder Rosa?
Yeah.
They were, eh?
Oh,
Did
they're
you-
chanting Thunder Rosa.
Were they?
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
me too.
No. Well, I
No.
mean, she's smiling and they say shut the fuck up.
Okay, but that's
It's
what
a
I'm saying to say.
problem,
Like that's what I heard. But I
No, no.
she's the good. She's good, right? Like she's the face. Like so that's
Yeah.
why I don't understand. Maybe they were saying Thunder Rosa. I just misinterpreted it, but.
Yeah. Were you saying that to her? That's the question.
Maybe subliminally I was, but I'm just saying. But I'm a big Serena Deeb fan.
I just
but
got back when that was happening, and I swore I heard
kind
the
of
same
heard.
thing.
That's what I thought I heard. But
No,
It's not like she's doing- like-
they said Thunder
if she would lose the
Rosa.
title, I don't think anybody would be mad about it. I think.
I was
but-
gonna grab water on them.
But I don't think she's going to lose the first. If she loses the first right off
Thunder
the
Rosa's
bat,
gonna retain. I think she's
Yeah.
gonna retain.
which I don't like. I don't know, but maybe that's why Serena Deeb is that Serena Deeb is the perfect opponent for her. I think for her. She hasn't even had a match since she's won it against Britt Baker. So
Well, she defended against Nyla Rose at the
Ah.
Battle of the Belts. That was the only thing. This is gonna be her second
Yeah.
defense. But they had
Speaking
a
of
good
that-
match last year for the NWA title.
What?
Well, say last year they had a match. Was it Dynamite? I think it was, or maybe on the pay-per-view
yeah, she was.
for the NWA Women's Championship.
Yes,
It
against
was.
what's her name there?
Yeah, Serena Deeb and Thunder Rosa. I'm saying. they
I
had a
was.
match
I
last
was. Serena was the champion, the NWA champion. It's true. Yeah,
That
you're
was
right.
like her
Wow.
introduction. It was like
Oh
her
my God,
introduction
I
to the
forgot
whole
about that.
thing.
I forgot
Maybe
about
it was
that.
over a year ago. Actually, maybe it was over a year.
Yes.
Maybe I have it wrong.
I
time
really hope
frame,
Serena
but-
Deeb wins though, but now that you're convincing me that she's not, so I'm gonna have to go with what you're saying.
Well,
there,
I
Alex.
mean, with Thunder Rosa's promo, I think she should win. She did very good. I really liked that she didn't have her war paint on. She
it
saved
was a
for
better
Sunday.
promo than she usually does. Let's just put it that way. She's not very good on the mic.
I think for her character, it works. I think it's fine. Like she doesn't have to be, she's not a CM Punk. She doesn't have to be.
I don't know if you're gonna be the
you know,
champion, you gotta be. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like Jade Cargill's one thing. Like maybe they didn't want to waste time and give her the opportunity to be the badass or whatever the fuck it is. But she's not a good wrestler. She has a title. That's pretty embarrassing to me. But Thunder Rose is a better wrestler than Jade Cargill. But mic wise, I don't know. She's not that. She doesn't make me get off my seat when she talks. Thunder Rose, to tell you the truth.
Kind of like Bruno, never gets me off his seat when he talks.
Whoa! Hey, Claudio Capri,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a comedian on the panel.
Shots fired.
Claudio Capri, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
I'm
Holy
looking
moly.
for my laugh track. I don't have it
What's
open
next
here.
after? What was next after that? That was the Britt Baker match.
Yeah.
Or something in between.
It was a quick promo, like backstage with Red Velvet and Ruby Soho.
Okay,
just-
yeah, okay.
Okay, well, it's building up to the match at Rampage with Ruby Soho versus Chris Statlander in the semifinals.
I
of
was
the
watching
Owen
the match. Better match than I thought it would be. How did the finish happen? I kind of turned my. Maybe I went to the fridge to get a beer or something, and I missed the finish. I heard that there was a distraction or something, a roll up of some sort.
No. So the ref was focusing on
On Jamie Hayter on the outside, or
No.
Are you talking about the match tonight? Or are you talking about
Toni
Rampage?
Storm and Toni Storm and
Okay, you're going to right to
Yeah.
them. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you
The referee focused on Toni Storm's arm. He focused on an arm.
Okay.
Then that's it because the camera, if I remember correctly, the camera looked at the. You think it was Toni that had the upper hand. And then there was a quick. I forgot what it was. It was like a quick.
It wasn't
pause.
I'm not gonna low blow because they're two
No,
women. But
it was a roll up.
No.
It was Toni
Yeah.
Storm did a
looking one
reversal.
way and, okay.
Yes.
Toni Storm did a reversal, and then Britt Baker reversaled that, and then held on to the rope
Okay.
for leverage for the 3 count, and the ref didn't see her using the rope. That's
Yeah. that
right.
was-
Am I- that-
Tony Storm. Yeah, the referee.
No.
yeah, the ref was
saying
looking at the
shoulders of
shoulders,
Toni
and Britt
Okay.
Baker used the ropes to hold on to.
Are we gonna see Adam Cole and Britt Baker win both these tournaments?
I hope not, man.
It sure looks like it. But
Listen,
both lose.
If Adam Cole,
Woo!
if we want
You
to get
know
this right
it's
now,
all about the
if
boom.
Adam Cole beats Samoa fucking Joe,
Adam Cole, baby.
if Adam Cole, without cheating,
Without cheating.
it doesn't make sense.
It's the cheating.
It doesn't make sense.
Adam
It's a
Cole
12-year-old
is
boy
gonna
against a fucking beast.
Adam Cole is beating Samoa Joe.
Joe
like
is gonna
it
kill
or
you.
Not.
Adam Cole.
Baby.
Joe is going to kill you. You know what they say? Joe is going to kill you, and if Joe doesn't kill you,
You can't
it's,
read between the
it's
lines,
wrestling writers and bookers telling you
who's
to
been
your
coming
face.
down every single Samoa Joe match?
Accept it.
Satnam,
We
whatever
are
his
not-
name is there
we
with
are not-
Jay Lethal. They're gonna come
Okay,
in,
good.
skeet scat. Adam Cole wins.
I hope.
baby.
If he wins this loser,
That's
it's the only
it.
way. It's the only way this 12-year-old boy.
Well, that's
can
what's
believe
gonna
we
happen.
beat
It's wrestling. That's what
Adam
it
Cole.
is.
I'll tell you right
You know
now.
what I mean? But you know what? I was kind of sad that Toni Storm didn't win. I was
you
rooting
wanna-
for her. I'm like,
Britt Baker's
and
gonna
then
win the tournament.
at the end, then in the end, I'm like, that was.
Yeah, but it's you know what? Why give it to Britt Baker? Why don't you build somebody new to go off Britt Baker? You know what I mean? So, like maybe Toni Storm should have won this match, or maybe he should have had someone else like Anna Jay in there beating Britt Baker on a roll up or something. You know, like that unsung hero going all the way in the tournament. No, we've already seen Britt Baker win stuff, whatever matches, titles, and everything. What we'd have to see her win again to what? I don't get it. Like you're not building anybody this way at all. And the same goes for Adam Cole too. You're not building anybody in this tournament.
At least Britt Baker
No
has
one has gone built in this tournament. Nobody. Zero.
Britt Baker's got
no
a
new
track
stars.
record. She's got wins. She's got a title.
Track record for
She's
what?
got
Two and a half years, 3 years.
She's got an AEW history going on here.
What was she before AEW?
I don't know. That's more of a question for these guys. I don't,
She has a
was
good
on
track
the-
record, though.
She-
I don't know what
in
she's
the-
done before AEW.
I'm talking in AEW. If you let me finish my sentences before you cut me off, you'd hear me say in AEW. But back to the question, she came from Independence. You're saying, Alex?
Yeah, Independence. I know
Yeah.
she was in AEW, a couple of indies, like I think based in Cleveland, Chicago. You know, but I mean,
But-
yeah, she was never like on TV before AEW.
But she doesn't
never,
have to win this thing.
No,
I
but in
don't-
all
I don't-
fairness, it's better
Yeah.
that whoever wins the tournament
No.
beats her in the finals. Makes the win. Same
Who's
thing
she
like I'm
facing
saying.
then in the finals. Who is it?
I guess Ruby Soho is gonna end up being in the finals, right? Or Chris Statlander. I would prefer
Okay,
Chris
so then
Statlander.
Chris
but
Statlander wins the tournament.
But I feel like
She
I feel like they've been pushing Ruby Soho lately. They've been showing a little more of her, giving a little more mic time. I'm pretty sure they're gonna give her this tournament. I'm
Britt
pretty sure
Baker's
Ruby
winning this tournament. No,
No,
matter what.
I think Ruby
Yes.
Soho is gonna beat her. But Britt Baker's going to the finals.
She shouldn't win, though. That's
No,
what I'm
I'm
trying to
saying,
say.
but whoever wins, they want that person to beat Britt Baker because Britt Baker is an established person.
Okay, I can see that. Okay,
You
that
know what
makes
I mean?
sense to me.
I don't know.
It's better.
Let's hope
it's
that
better-
happens.
is
Let's
it-
hope that happens.
If
Maybe-
Ruby
or maybe,
Soho
uh,
beats Toni Storm, it's like wow, whoop de doo. But if Ruby
Or
Soho
maybe
beats Britt
Lily-
Baker, it's like oh,
Okay.
okay.
So
You know?
Chris
Imagine Lily
Statlander
Hirsch
or
comes out of nowhere,
Chris
and
Statlander
his
or
beats
Ruby
him.
Soho.
Hold on. Someone go first. Claudio,
Claudio,
what were
go.
you saying?
I was gonna say, imagine if Leela Hirsch comes out of nowhere and during
she's
the-
injured.
on
But,
Sunday-
And then Wardlow
Yeah.
comes in and throws in the ring, and then the ring goes there and it falls, and she tries to pick it up, and she slips on it. 1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
What were you
Exactly.
gonna say?
Imagine.
I already forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Well, we already kind of touched
I'm
on
gonna
it.
say I forgot. It's not your fault.
You want to go straight to the obvious main event?
Obvious main event.
The elite.
Samoa Joe.
Look,
the-
you're just pissed
the
off that
elite-
you're missing
the
a little
elite
bit of
regime.
Survivor. I'll tell you who wins, and the winner of Survivor.
By the way, did you know? By the way, for all these years that I saw Samoa Joe in WWE and he's on, I thought his name was Samosa Joe. this
Samosa
entire
Joe.
time.
Don't even
Yeah.
say that out loud, man.
I'm like, oh my! And then people, because I was talking about it with
Joe
other
is
wrestling
gonna
fans,
kill you.
and then I'm like, oh, it's Samoa. That was Samosa. I'm an
But
idiot. But
this-
anyways,
Spell Samoa
Okay.
for us, Claudio, right now. Go.
Sorry, what'd you say, sir?
Spell Samoa.
It's right there. I can see
Say
the
it.
fucking name.
Say it.
Thank
Starts
God.
with an S.
What? Yeah, SAMOA.
Oh,
GOE.
well, you
There-
are
or Samoa-
correct.
Wow, no
Samoa
shit. It's right
Joe-
there. I can see the fucking name, you degenerate fucks.
Samoa Joe, Kyle O'Reilly. I'll give credit where credit is due. This was a match where we didn't really know who's gonna win because I thought for sure they're gonna make it an all elite main event at
Wow,
the pay per
Adam Cole
view.
did come out at the end and did it.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But
to
I
make
thought
it a 6-for-6 for somebody coming out at the end of a match.
But I thought
Adam Cole came
I
out.
thought they were gonna make Kyle O'Reilly win and make it them two against each
Would
other.
have been nice, but we already had that in the
Exactly.
Thank God
but you
Jesus
never
didn't
know.
come out again
But no,
this
that
time.
would have been stupid to have that.
Exactly.
Though, right?
They'd rather make Samoa Joe lose to Adam Cole,
Yeah.
so it's even more unbelievable. So Adam Cole could look more like a fucking.
That should have been the first round match should have been FTR guys together against each other, and then have Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. Well, that would have been cool.
yeah, something.
But you
like
kind
that.
of knew what was going to happen in this match because of that. 'Cause you had
But this particular match here tonight was I like that these two guys are they're both
Two
like
good
guys
wrestlers,
that
two great wrestlers.
Yeah, see these are wrestlers like they
Yeah.
present themselves like wrestlers
Yeah.
like fighters. Alex, Claudio, any comments, highlights on this one?
For me, the only thing I was hoping was not gonna happen. I'm like, I hope Jay Lethal is not gonna come out again. That,
Yeah.
that's
You know what, I even said that-
Claudio's on a roll
honestly,
tonight. You're on a roll
the
tonight,
back-
Claudio.
thank
Keep it
you.
up.
That was on the back in my mind.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it
oh
was
my
on
God.
mine too.
No. Or Adam Cole was gonna come because was gonna come and help Kyle. With the match.
Well, you're
I'm
gonna
like,
get
something.
your predict that it's gonna come true on Sunday because I'm sure that guy Jay Lethal and his friend whatever
Yeah.
Satnam whatever his name is they're
By
gonna
the
be
way-
coming down to interfere in that match.
And I'm saying,
Yeah.
Satnam
By the
Singh?
way, I just want to say this.
Say it.
Jeff Hardy deserves.
Jeff
Hardy
Hardy or
deserves to
Hardy?
win. Hardy.
Okay.
Jeff Hardy deserves to win. Adam Cole. I'm like, no. It should have been Jeff Hardy. I'm sorry. It should not be Adam Cole. But hey, that's just my opinion. What do I know? I'm so pissed.
Because then Matt Hardy has nothing to do with the pay per view. Then they wouldn't be fighting the Young Bucks, right?
What were you gonna say, Alex?
well, I was just gonna comment that what's interesting about Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole is like it's a battle of
Samosa
two really. Samosa, yes, of course.
Yeah.
It's a battle of two of probably one of the best ROH champions in history. You have Adam Cole's like a 3-time, probably the only 3-time ROH world champion. So take that for what you will, Bruno. And
How many
Samoa
times
Joe
was Kevin Owens a Ring of Honor champion?
I look at
no, not Ring.
here
Was he in
and
Ring of Honor? No,
Kevin Steen, yeah,
Kevin Steen was in Ring of Honor.
in
Yeah, was he a world champion in Ring of Honor?
once or twice.
I know he was once.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe twice, but
He also
Yeah.
wrestles
Adam Cole
in
has the
gym.
most
He also
title
wrestles in
reigns.
his gym clothes that I
He
used
does.
to.
wow,
He wears the
Adam Cole
same
has-
thing
he
they
reigns
used to
as
wear
Samoa
in gym
Joe has the
class.
longest reign ever.
really? Wow. Okay. So
Oh,
that's going to be a great match. That's going to be a great match. I got Adam Cole winning that match. Like I said, Adam Cole and Britt
Obviously,
Baker are winning the
They're gonna rub it
tournament.
on our face. They're gonna rub it like usual.
Exactly.
I just-
Thank you.
This
I
is
just- I just-
this
I
is
just hope-
fake. Deal with it.
Satnam will
This
be
is
there.
fake. Deal with it.
Yeah.
This little guy is gonna beat this beast. Deal with it, guys, and accept
Yeah,
it.
I
You're
wouldn't
just
like
jealous. You're
about-
just jealous, Bruno.
What? I'm not.
Why can't Satnam?
I want to
Why can't
enjoy
Satnam
it.
come down on the Hook and Danhausen match and give Hook a beating of his life?
I'm down.
Hey, hold on,
It's
I'm
on the
down.
pre-show. You don't have to watch it, Frank. Don't
Oh,
worry.
well, I'm going to
Exactly.
be watching. I'm
Come
going to be
by.
watching that match very closely. Very
I'm gonna
closely.
watch
By
the
the way-
pre-show and skip the Owen
By the
Hart
way, by the
final.
way, hold on. For the first Sunday, is there only one buy-in match or there's multiple?
I don't know.
I
It's on YouTube
I
for
think
free.
they announced
though.
just one.
Yeah,
I think just one.
exactly.
I'm sure
No,
there's gonna be
exactly
another one.
because
I'm sure they're
They
gonna-
added more.
Yeah.
And they added more.
because I remember on Revolutions there was the House of, which I don't believe why were the House of Blacks on the buy-in match. That
There must be something wrong there.
there.
There must be some kind of injury or something. Why aren't they getting used more on TV? I don't get it. But
Yeah, I know.
that's not for me to
I know.
decide. That's for Tony Khan. But any big predictions, guys? I think we went through them all. But anything that we didn't cover for this Sunday, who do you think is
I
going to
think-
win or lose?
I
What
think-
should we
yeah.
talk about?
I think the House of Black are gonna defeat the Boston. That's gonna be for me. For me, there's only 3 matches that I want to watch on Sunday. I want to watch the Moxley's match. I want to watch the Hardys versus the Young Bucks because I think it's gonna be one crazy. That should be the main match in my opinion. And I want to watch the House of Black.
You're such a Mark Claudio. It's Crazy. Anyways.
What?
You're so excited to see Young Bucks versus the Hardys.
Yeah, because that's gonna be. You know what? I bet you there's gonna be tables and ladders and backflips.
And chairs.
That's what's gonna be with that. That's what that match is gonna be. One of the young. Actually, before we go, I just want to say this. You know how
Alex, this is your friend, by the way.
You know what's gonna happen? One of the Young Bucks is gonna have a face-to-face with Jeff Hardy, right? Okay. And they're both gonna mimic each other, and they're both gonna have a competition who could throw each other off the tables, or even go to It's gonna be a match and be outside the ring. Who's gonna do the most craziest back?
Who's winning that match, Claudio? Tell us right now before we go off the air.
I'm going with the Hardys.
Whoa!
Because the Hardys are classics. You can't beat the Hardys.
Booker of the Year.
I'm going with Young
Claudio
Bucks.
Castro.
Alex, who are you going with that match? Let's just call one match down the line right here.
Sure, I'm going with the Young Bucks. Then a rematch. The Hardys are going to win. It's going to be a ladder TLC match.
Not
guaranteed.
guaranteed.
That's going to happen.
Bruno?
You know what? I think Alex called it good right there.
What did he say?
He said that the Bucks are gonna win it, and it's gonna build to a big fucking TLC brawl. They're gonna have a name for it type of match.
This Sunday the Young Bucks are winning. Claudio thinks that
no, the TLC match is gonna happen on
Claudio
Sunday.
thinks that the Elite is gonna win by knocking them out with Wardlow's ring after it falls out of his pocket by accident. But we'll see what happens next week when we're back here Wednesday night. Guys, Claudio, tell them where they could find you quickly. Before Bruno,
on Instagram, Claudio Capri Comedy, and tomorrow night, if you're in Montreal, I'm going to be on a show called Funny with Attitude.
Ooh, Alex.
On Instagram, and it's there.
Alex, tell us all the comedy shows you're going to be doing this week.
Silence. I'm on Twitter at Alex the Elite if anyone cares, but not follow Jofo in the ring.
And we all know where you go. They all know where we go. We go to the same place. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jofo in the Ring. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. And remember,
Adam
wrestling
Cole
is life. And Survivor, the winner